Chaos?
Kind of close.
I tell you what, that box is talking a load of shite.
I'm just going to tell you, it's Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I'll give you a half point.
No, I
for
don't
getting
even. I don't think I played that one.
I might as well have spelled it out for you. Well, I think it's the only 3DS one, and I was saying like now recreated in 3D and stuff. So
Professor Layton gets your point.
a full point? Are we being that generous? Just because he's...
I
I don't think.
a
I
bit
think in the
game knowledge
interest of
retarded.
charity.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll be charitable. We'll
make
give him
it
a
more
point.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so it's 8-3.
I'd still need to
Well
get
done,
every
Dan.
single other one right out.
Yeah,
Well,
you do
that's
actually.
it.
Oh wait a minute,
That's
1,
not
2,
possible.
3, 4. No, it's not. You can't actually win now. Wait a
Surely
minute.
I can
We'll
win.
make the last.
I can draw.
We'll make the last game worth. We'll make the last one worth 2, so it's possible for you to draw. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm talking shite. There's years.
Oh,
to
write
guess
these
as well.
down, man.
No. You can get the years, so that means it's possible for you to win. But you really need to start getting them all.
Have
I'll
you
give
only
you the
just realised
chance.
that you're talking
I'll
shite?
give you the chance to guess the 3DS Professor Layton's year.
Right. 2007.
Oofed. For 3DS, you having an absolute
I don't
laugh.
fucking
Do you
know,
even play
obviously.
games? 2012. 3DS didn't even remotely come out. in
How am I meant to
2007.
keep up with however
You're
many
having a-
DSs there are on the market at any one time? There's about 900
Oh, you're
models.
having a laugh. You know about
Come on,
games
Dan.
enough to know that the 3DS didn't come out.
I've no
nearly
idea
10
when the
years ago.
3DS came out. I've no idea.
No, I don't accept
Aye,
that.
you do.
I no idea.
I don't even trust your gaming opinion anymore.
You know, Dan. You could have taken your time there and thought, right, when did 3DS come out?
I honestly can't remember when the 3DS
technology
came out.
even fucking people were still wearing fucking blue and red glasses back in 2007 at the cinema.
Were they?
Probably. I don't know.
Nah, we had
Right.
3D films probably.
Aye, we did, but I don't think we were decent 3D glasses 10 years ago. Or 9 to 10. Okay,
Right.
next game. Dan may or may not know it. The fastest
Probably not.
racetracks, the deadliest weapons, the most compulsive anti-gravity experience you'll ever have. Feel the adrenaline rush. X
Gary.
delivers. What is it, Liam?
F-Zero GX.
Nah, you're banned. I'm answering. So X delivers pure racing devastation faster than you can imagine. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, well, I can tell you 6 new
Alan.
twisting tracks. 50. Yeah.
See, it's the weapons that throw me off. Wipeout?
Yeah. Can you fully guess it? Though
Is it?
It's
Is it?
technically not just.
Is it? Well, let me
Think,
think now.
think what I would have played. Think what I would
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So is it like Wipeout HD?
have played. No. Wipeout 64.
I didn't even
I'm
know there
still
was a
gonna give you a-
Wipeout on 64.
Yes, that is. Yeah, that's something that I did know, but only because I've been reminded there. Like I wouldn't have guessed that either. Actually.
Well, I knew it originally came out PlayStation era, but I've told you this before. I never really had PlayStation until recently. Until
Yeah, well, I
PS3.
knew Wipeout HD was on PS3, so I figured maybe.
Yeah, no, Wipeout's quite an old game. The original was PS1, wasn't it?
Yeah. The
so.
original was, but HD was PS3.
Good game that.
That's the original, but it was ported over to the N64.
A poor man's.
It was a really
F-Zero,
good game.
but still good.
No, remember, you and me played it recently, Liam.
Oh.
There we go. It still stood up alright. It wasn't terrible.
Well, it was playable, but it looked.
It was better
I
than
felt it was fucking on.
it was better than ISS.
ISS.
International.
International Superstar Soccer.
Did we play that?
Huh? Remember we were playing it when the girls were in.
Can't mind that actually. Must have been pissed.
Right, we've only got 3 games left. Dan got a point there, so you're up to 4. Oh, aye, what would the year be
BFG
then?
lads. BFG.
I've kind of given you a bit of a clue with N64. So.
Oh, that was quite fun. Year. Let's see. 1998.
Yes, well done.
Ooh.
Bang on. Oh, I've been removed from the session. I must not have been playing now. It's fine. I'll just read out. Okay, so you got another half point there, so you're up to... Tell me.
Oh, for God's sake. How am I meant to keep up? 4.5?
What do you mean?
5? You've only got one thing to do.
I managed to remember my ones. I'm eating my dinner, reading boxes. It's complicated. Right, 4.5 versus... Liam, you're still an 8, aren't you?
Well, unless you've taken points off me.
Which
I
we
remember
have.
if you got any units. But no, you're on 8. Right, 4.5 versus 8. This next one, I don't think Dan will get. But I also wouldn't be surprised if you don't get it either, Liam. I think it's just, I picked this one as quite a difficult. I picked this as a difficult one. Right. I'll go back and fill in the blanks afterwards if you don't get it, but I'll blank first. Blank. Otaku
Blank?
Hitman.
Blank. What?
When big time loser Blank runs into smoking hot chick Sylvia Crystal at the deathmatch bar, he gets more than he bargained for. Wiping out a drifter for starters, it isn't long before
Gary.
Blank is ranked 11 in the United's. Huh?
No more heroes on the Wii.
Yeah, it is. Well done. Have you ever played that game? How
No.
did you know?
Because I knew you had it, and I know that it sounds. I know
unfair
what the
disadvantage,
I know
you
what the
see.
premise. I know what
It's
the premise
just
is.
the bizarreness. Yeah.
It's another Killer 7-esque one, isn't it? Sudas 51.
It is, yeah, it's from the same makers. It's another Grasshopper dev game. He's a weirdo. Man. Did you ever hear
strange
about the
fella.
baseball one that he made? He made one about like baseball, but you don't play baseball. You just use your baseball bat to go about and kill folks. You can also like smash a baseball ball with your bat and use it to try and get like combo kills by like rattling through a bunch of folks.
Is that where they got it for the Raid 2?
Maybe actually. Yeah. Right, so then what was the year on that one?
Oh, 2000 and... The Wii came out in 2006. So I'm going to say 2000 and...
I think he's going to get it right.
8.
Yep. Well done. Up to 9.5. Dan, I'm not sure you can pull this back now, mate.
I've got a fucking bar in a hell chasing after me.
Right.
No, I'm not sure I can pull it back either, to be quite honest.
It's another difficult one, but it's from a good maker. Okay. You need to think about this one a bit more. I think this one... This one could be the most difficult so far. So I'm going to say everyone's names because I don't think it'll help. When John Vatic wakes in a secure medical facility, something is terribly wrong. Stolen
Gary.
from his mind. What? Liam?
Second sight.
Yeah, fucking hell, you got that well quick.
Aye.
It's not exactly even like a very well known game.
Aye. Yep, played that one,
Good job.
and I remember. Well, I haven't completed it, but I played it, and I remember the guy's name as well.
I actually really liked it. I mean, I kind of...
From the
I
creators
knew
of
it
Time
wasn't...
Splitters, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That's why I was saying it was from good makers. It wasn't a brilliant game at all, but the powers were quite interesting. There wasn't a hell of a lot of games back then where you felt properly powerful and you were utilising superpowers. You were like ripping monitors off walls and you don't feel like quite a badass.
The reason
The
as
world was
well
quite
is
strong.
because that came out and it was from the makers of Free Radical and that, and it was, I think it was advertised quite a lot. You know, there was quite a lot of hype around it. But there was actually a game that came out at the same time that hardly got any press or that at all, and it was actually far better. It was a game called Psyops: The Mindgate Conspiracy.
Yeah, pretty
It
good
was
game.
on, it was on PS2 and Xbox, and it was actually far better than
I think
Second
the
Sight.
one that came out at the same time though that overshadowed both, I remember, was Manhunt. It came out in the same month.
Ah, no, it's not nearly as good as them.
Oh no,
No, but it
it
got all the
overshadowed them in
headlines.
terms of hype and press and headlines.
It was
Ah,
more.
yeah,
it
I
was more the
suppose.
kind of the like that. It was disgusting and horrible. It was a horrible game, Manhunt. Actually,
You know how it got
was
recalled?
that Rockstar?
Game
Yep.
Manhunt, was it? Wow.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That was back
You know
when
how
they
it got
were just doing-
recalled? Game offered that if you brought the game back, which is bizarre, they gave you 2 games in return for it, and you were able to get Second Sight and another brand new game that was just out that month if you just returned it.
Right.
It's just bizarre. I don't know how the hell they managed to work all that out. Like, that must have been like a PR nightmare. And finance.
Rockstar
and
loved all
like
that stuff back then. That's what they made their name off. That kind of almost like what you would conceive as bad PR. But remember, like State of Emergency and stuff. It was made to get headlines.
Yeah, terrible game.
That game was awful. Yeah, awful.
Yeah.
And then they did some really good stuff that got headlines for the wrong reasons, like Bully. That was actually a really good game, but it was just like jumped on.
Just because it's set in school and stuff.
Yeah,
and
I'd take a Bully
table
remake,
tennis
definitely.
games.
Huh?
They made that table tennis game.
Oh yeah. Top Spin.
Yeah. No.
Top
Spin.
No, it was just called
Top
Table
Spin
Tennis.
was it was just called Rockstar's Table Tennis.
Oh, was it right?
Yeah, it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it was really quite good.
Yeah, good 2-player.
Yeah, so Liam, what was the year for that one?
What was it again? Second Sight, 2004.
Yep. So that's another 1.5. Did you get the one before that as well? Yeah, you did both of them. So you're on to 11 points.
I think I've won.
So Dan, this next one's worth 10 points, right?
Everything or nothing.
What? You
Work
play
and roll,
as
soldier.
a small rabbit. Going through, you find some friends. You have to get a special mask.
What?
Set and rule.
Sounds like Majora's Mask. It kind of sounds like Majora's Mask.
Rural Japan. Shag a bunch
You
of
play-
enemy characters.
Yeah, you play a woman who looks like a little girl.
Right,
She's got
this
her
is a
tits
good
out
one.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good
Try
one.
and
but I
inseminate
think
her
you
with
need
a
to be careful.
tentacle.
Oh, the men. Look, women.
To be fair, Joe, to you,
Yes.
pretty much
Yes.
all of your games have been ones that Dan has played or
Yeah.
liked.
No, the actual selection of games has been
Purposely
absolutely
picked
fine.
games that I knew you would know.
Yeah.
Other than like maybe No More Heroes, but that was just. 'cause
No,
thought
I knew
would
that
be
game. I know the Suda 51 stuff. I just I'm less familiar with the sort of game you would have in general than the sort of game Liam would have.
Liam's also scoped my games catalogue.
Exactly. So he's
I
doing
know
his
that he's
research.
literally.
He's got a camera
He's
installed
looked
in your
through
house.
it. I think sometimes in the past you've just stood at like my bookshelf and just looked through all the games and pulled them out. Had a wee read and been like, oh yeah, that was a
why.
good game.
That could come on a quiz someday. I better memorise that. Psychic Warrior the 3 or whatever the fuck it was called.
Here, I could have made it really shit if I'd wanted to. I've got some shite ones in there as well. Billy
I know you
Hatcher
do,
and
Joe.
the Giant Egg
I know you
really
do.
featured.
Billy Hatcher and the
fucking
Giant
Hatcher.
Egg.
That was pish. I didn't even want that game. I just got given it. And Matt was back in the day when I didn't trade games.
That'd be your gran.
Something like that. It was awful. Right, last game, lads.
Dang,
What we play
Gran.
for? Lock and load, soldier. You're shipping out to the high-tech front lines for modern warfare like you've never seen before. In this revolutionary sequel to Blank, the action escalates to fever pitch with
Alan.
enhanced team play. Yeah,
Blank 2.
Blank 2. Yes.
Is it that one that Liam said earlier, that name I can't mind? What's that called now? I know what it is. I can see it, but I can't fucking mind the name of it. I never played it. It's a handheld game. Frontier Warriors or some shite. I don't know.
Keep going, you're close.
I can't remember what it's called. You know, the one with the little. Liam, what did you say earlier?
I think the one I said earlier that I got wrong was Advance Wars.
Advance Wars.
Ah, is that what it is? Is that your guess?
Yeah.
I know, well, my guess would be that it was the second one.
No. Liam, you can guess.
Advance Wars 2?
No, Dan. No, you're wrong.
More Advance
Right, Liam.
Wars.
What was it? What was the blurb again?